So in this video, we are going to see how we are able to run different AI models offline in our computer. We are having an AI model like ChatGPT, DeepSeek. So we are going to download it in our computer, and when we are going to prompt it any question, it is going to process in our computer. So these things can be done in two ways. We are able to do it using RAM, and also we can do it using GPUs. So all these prompts we are not going to give inside a terminal. So we are going to have clean chat interface. So similar like ChatGPT, Gemini, multi-model support is given. So there are different models. So according to your requirement, you can change the model as well. But here we are going to try DeepSeek R1 model, which is more faster than ChatGPT and Gemini. We are just seeing the results. So as it is offline, this is private and secure. No need of internet connection once the model is downloaded. So how we can download the LM Studio? So for this, you just need to search for LM Studio download. You will just click on this, and the first website from the LM Studio, we are going to download it from here. Now after coming here, you can directly download here. You can just click download LM Studio for Windows. Directly it is going to get started to download here. So it is around 463 MB. Or if you want to download for different machines, so you can just move here. You can just click on the download at the right side, and here you will be able to select for your machine, for Mac and for Linux. And if you are having a Snapdragon processor, you can select this, and here you will get a version which is 0.3.15, which is the latest one, and you can just set download LM Studio. Here documentation and everything is available. You can just check it out. This is the thing which we need to install. We are going to double click. So you just need to say anyone who is going to use this PC, because I don't want to keep it for myself. So you can click here, you can change the location. Okay, I'm going to say install, and it's going to install in your PC. You just need to click here finish. So this is the, guys, you can just see the interface, user interface. Now you can just update. Now there is a new update available. So because I have just installed it very firstly, and I was having a model DeepSeek R1 model which we have just installed. So how you can install it, let's see it right now. So here you can just see chat, and inside the chat you can ask anything. But before that, how you can select the model or you can download the model. So here you will get developer mode. Okay, you can just discover here models, and there are different model, guys, which you can download and install here. There are different models which you can try here. Okay, and you can just click here, install them on your PC, and then it will be working. DeepSeek R1 distill llama 8 billion of parameters inside it. So I can just search for it, DeepSeek R1 distill llama. Okay, this one 8 billion, and this model we have just installed, guys, R1 model, which is around 4 GB, something like that, 4.92 GB, and this model is downloaded. So 4.92 GB is the storage, and we have just downloaded. You can just see here. So what is the features, you can just see over here, and you can download it. So a lot of things are given here, but it thinks very deeply, guys, and it's similarly it works like DeepSeek only. So we are just going to see this how it works right now. Downloading is quite simple, guys. You just need to search for that model and click here. It will get downloaded in your PC. Restart the LM Studio, and then you just need to click here to select the model. You will have a model by default, and after clicking it, it will get loaded. You can just see this line. So it is going to load the model in your system. So what is the system requirement, which systems are capable to run the LM Studio? So you can just see for Mac OS, here the chip we are able to see is M1, M2, M3, M4. So if you are using MLX models, that means machine learning models, then you should have an Mac OS 14.0, a newer version. You can just see over here, and you should have a 16 GB of RAM, which is recommended for Mac OS. But it's mentioned that if it is 8 GB, it will work, but here you need to just get the smaller models. Intel based Macs are currently not supported. That means some of the Mac were having Intel processors as well. So for that, it is not able to support. Now let's move to Windows. What are requirements of Windows machines? So LM Studio is supported on both 64 and ARM Snapdragon X Elite. So Snapdragon X Elite is the processor for the AI performing tasks. Already I have just seen that you can download for this. CPU should be AVX to instruction set support is required. AVX stands for Advanced Vector Extension 2, and that is a set of CPU instruction which is developed by Intel to speed up math heavy operation, especially those involving vectors and array. At least 16 GB is recommended. For Linux, you can just see, so Ubuntu 20.04 or newer version is required at 64, or you are having AARCH64 not yet supported. Reload this. So it's going to load, and we'll have a new chat, and let's ask him something like for loop versus while loop difference. Okay, give me a difference. Okay, so for loop versus while loop give me a difference, quite simple, and I'm just going to click here on send. It just started, and obviously it is going to take time on my PC because it is not able to load GPU from here. So you can just increase this size, guys. As you increase this size, obviously the power consumption is going to be more. So guys, right now it just started to think, and DeepSeek thinks a lot for that particular question. Here you can just see it's offline, we are not connected any internet or nothing else. So here you are able to see how AI is thinking for that particular question. So the main difference seems to be that for loop uses a counter and knows how many times it will be iterate, while the while loop just checks a condition each time and runs based on condition. So obviously for loop is having an counter, and while loop is going to have an condition. Okay, on the condition only, if condition is true only, then it runs while loop. Okay, wait, but I might be missing something, so it is going to also check for the missing statement, whether I'm missing something or not. Okay, are the other differences, that means it is searching for more differences. So here you can just see that it has just taken an example as well. If I want to run the loop for 10 times, so how can I do? So guys, here it just started to think, and here we just get the output. Like you can just see difference between a for loop, while loop, and here you can just see for loop requires three parts. So initialization, condition, and increment. It runs a number of times based on the counter. Okay, so that means start we give from 0, then we give the end, and then you give the input. Now here you get the option of copy. If it's similar like ChatGPT, you can just copy the code. What this while loop does, use a condition that is check each iteration. If it is true, then only you are able to run this code. It just give us the efficiency point, the bullet point like efficiency, use cases, you can just see control flow, and at the end you are getting a summary as well. While both structure repeat actions, the primary distinction is that for loop handles a fixed number of iterations with automatic management, whereas while loop is going to relay continuously condition checking. So if depends on the condition, all these things it just generated, guys, and you can just see it just think for this as well. Okay, so if you are using if you are a coder or you are going to program anything, I would like to recommend you that you can just try this DeepSeek R1 Distill Llama 8 billion of parameter 8B model. So what happens, sometimes the server is down or you are not able to connect with the network. At that point you can just use the LM Studio and you can just get the output over here. Also this model is able to keep in mind that what was the previous response or what was the previous chat. So here you can just upload the PDF file and you can ask a question as well. So attachment file, so you can just read all these sites combined. So with a maximum combined size of 30 MB is supported here. Formats like PDF, docx, txt, and CSV files also you are able to upload here. Excel files, and you can perform different operations on it. When asking a question, mention as many details, because you know as many details are going to be there, it will be very easy to understand for that particular model to give you a proper response on that particular question. The system retrieve the most relevant information from your document and it is going to give you. So this we are not going to try, you can just upload a file and you can get it. So how was this video? Let me know inside the comment section, guys. If you like this video, then please do like this video.